Okay, so today, one of my main motivations for making this meditation in a live stream format was to test out this little microphone, which I won't touch because I don't want to create weird sounds. So, before we actually go into a meditation, if anyone is on the live stream or at the beginning of this video when you watch the replay, can you let me know? Can you hear me properly? If you can hear me, what does it sound like? Is it loud enough? Is it clear enough? Do you need to turn the volume up on your phone a bit to hear me properly? I did some tests on my phone with the microphone, and I didn't know if the way the microphone was picking up sound was quite loud enough, or definitely not as crisp as a general iPhone. So we'll see. I'm trialing this particular brand just especially for like more yoga movement style classes, like where I'm further away from the camera, and to try and troubleshoot any issues with live streaming audio. But hopefully, I'll invest in a better mic at some stage soon. So this is just a test, and yeah, let me know how it's going. My jaw feels all. I just banged it on the way through. All clenchy and stuck, which is something you need to know. But because of that, I'm going to take that cue as an inspiration to add a little bit of nervous system movement before we go into the meditation. Because one thing I notice with stuck tightness around the jaw is usually a bit of locking throughout our nervous system. So there's that holding of, it can be emotions or feelings or just general tension that tends to lock around the jaw. And that kind of tends to originate through you could call it survival stress state in your nervous system, or just a dysregulated state, which happens as a result of being alive and everything we do. So I'm going to take a little bit of water, and we'll just do a little bit of shaking of the hands. This is like a really simple way to get, especially out of a flight state in your body. So when you feel like you're running out ahead of yourself, or your energy is moving in front of yourself. So say this is you and your energy is kind of like trying to pull you forward. You notice this with certain people when they're always walking in front of other people. So kind of like trying to be ahead of things, because being present with the moment and themselves and others can be uncomfortable if you're in a flight state. I can literally see the tension in my jaw and feel it, and there's probably emotional energy behind it. So, this isn't about me, but I just notice if something's happening with me, then someone else might be benefiting from a remedy to that as well. So when you're shaking your hands out, it's stimulating these nerves through your arms and through your body. So we do that a little bit more, just to kind of bring balance before we go into this meditation. And this meditation is going to be kind of like a yoga nidra based meditation, and that really just means it's going to be like verbally guided and like a body scanning meditation, like what you do at the end of a yoga class. And we're going to do a little bit of intention around letting go of emotional tension, basically. So what I was talking about before, letting go of residual stuff emotionally, mentally, you might be carrying or hanging on to, especially around Christmas time, and anything that's kind of happened throughout the year that you notice is just kind of sitting with you. And this meditation isn't necessarily to do the whole release, it's just kind of to bring awareness of, okay, it's kind of like what do you call it? When you look back on things, a review in a way, you're reviewing stuff that's happened. It doesn't have to be just throughout this year, but just in general, maybe that's been sitting with you for a while, and making that intention at least within, or just bringing awareness to an intention of, you know what, I think I would like to shift this. So we're just going to shake that tiny little bit more. So I'm feeling my jaw open up. So let's say that one more time. So it's just even bringing in an attention to the awareness of wanting to shift something. You don't have to know how it's going to shift or what you want to do to help shift it or if you have to do anything at all. It's just like, okay, this is an intention I want to set to myself, or just I want to just even be aware of it. You might not even want to let go of it necessarily or know if that's a path you want to take or something that is a remedy to that for you. It could just be, okay, this is something I'd like to change or shift, or I'm noticing whatever's going on within me, within this emotion, this way of operating, a situation in my life, or a dynamic, or how I feel about a certain thing. I'd like it to be better, or I'd like it to be different, or I'd like to see a change in this. It could be patterns or anything like that. Okay, you can see when my face looks slimmer. That might just be me mentally thinking that. I can feel all this tension release around here, and that's just from opening up through the vagus nerve, through the center of the body, through these arms. Okay, so if you're with me on this replay, I'm just going to have a little bit of water. Feel free to do that as well. And we're just going to go into this meditation. So I will have my eyes closed and I will just be verbally guiding you through this meditation. So I'll invite you to close your eyes as well. If anyone jumps onto this live stream while I have my eyes closed, hopefully you get the gist or watch the replay. And I'm resting my head back on my chair seat. So you can do this seated or lying down. We're closing our eyes now. So if you choose to lie down for this, just reach your legs out and let them rest about hip width apart, a little bit more than hip width apart. And allowing your arms to rest about 45 degrees away from your body, so you don't want your arms to be in contact with your body. Just maybe wriggle your hips around and maybe rolling around and shifting through your shoulders, kind of like up and down. Maybe turning your head left to right. It's just to open up through your neck and breathing as you do this. So if you're seated and you want to turn your head left to right as well, you can go and do that. When you're ready, bringing your head back to center, relaxing through your jaw, keeping your eyes closed. And I'm just going to verbally guide you through this kind of yoga nidra body scan. And through this meditation, the aim and the goal is to keep your body still. So keeping your limbs and your arms, your legs still, letting the middle of your body stay still. And this physical stillness allows a deeper awareness through just presence, through mental awareness, emotional awareness, and just the awareness of your subtle body. And your subtle body is more like an energetic sense of self. It's the less dense physical aspect of yourself. Some people call this like your aura, your soul, your energy, your chakra system, but it can just be a mundane understanding of something that's a little bit more electrical. So a subtle, more of a subtle energy in your system. So allowing our body to be still, breathing here. We're just going to take 4 conscious breaths. When I say conscious, it's just with a more of a focus on your breathing. So 4 focus breaths here. In and out through your nose, ideally. If you need to breathe through your mouth, through the in or out breath, that's okay too. But if you can, try and breathe in and out through your nose. It's generally more of a relaxing breath. It will calm your nervous system a little bit more. Just breathing in and out through your nose. And just feeling the whole back of your body in contact with whatever surface you're resting on. So feeling your upper back and your shoulder blades, your middle back, your lower back, your hips and your buttocks muscles. Just feeling those areas of your body in contact with whatever surface you are seated or lying down on, and feeling the backs of your thighs, feeling your knees, feeling your calves, and feeling your ankles, your heels, and feeling the arches of your feet, the balls of your feet, and down through your toes. So feeling through your big toes and your second toes, third, fourth. I just realized I skipped. We were going to say the fifth toes. But yeah, that's right, I guess. Forgot that I sometimes count the big toe as separate to the little toes. Okay, bringing your attention now up through your shins, so feeling into your shins, your knees, through your upper thighs, through the fronts of your hips, through your belly area, your stomach area, relaxing this part of your body. Remembering your breath, so just noticing your natural breath coming in and out of your body, letting it flow into your belly, expanding your rib cage just in a natural way. And bringing your attention through the front of your chest, breast muscle, tissue, through your upper chest and your collarbones, through the front of your throat, sides of your neck, the back of your neck, and bring your attention to your shoulders, your armpits, feeling through your upper arms, through your elbows, down through your forearms, and feeling through your wrists, palms of your hands, the backs of your hands, feeling through your thumbs and all of your fingers, feeling your fingertips. Just see if you can feel that sense of the feeling of your fingertips in a very subtle way. And bring your attention back up your arms, into your neck area, your throat, softening around your ears, your jaw. Bring your attention to the back of your head, base of your skull. Bring your attention to the crown of your head, sides of your head, and over your forehead, relaxing your forehead, softening through your eyebrows, your eyelids, through your eyes, behind your eyes, relaxing the muscles behind your eyes, softening through your cheeks, the temples, softening down the sides of your cheeks, your jaw, down through to your chin, through your top lip, your bottom lip, softening through your gums, through your tongue, from the base of your tongue right to the tip of your tongue, really softening through your entire mouth and throat, relaxing this area and just breathing. Taking a few deep breaths here into your belly just naturally. And let your attention flow right down to the base of your spine, to your coccyx area, through your hips and your pelvis, and see if you can relax this area. See if you can sense the inner insides of your pelvis area relax through this area, softening through your buttocks muscles and your thighs. Just breathing here, relaxing your jaw and your pelvis, softening your belly, breathing a couple of times, conscious breaths. Okay. So from here, keeping your eyes closed, and we're just going to shift that attention internally into our feelings, emotions, how we feel in our body, mentally, how we're feeling, and just bringing our attention to that part of the meditation which is kind of about whatever we feel like we want to let go of, shift, change, bring awareness to, or just notice we might like to perhaps feel better about or see betterment in, not even improvement, just a feeling of betterment in a certain area, way of being. It could be the way we think, it could be a relationship dynamic, it could be our health, it could be certain circumstances in our life, our finances, it could be something spiritual, emotional, mental health, it could be beliefs we're ready to shift. And so all we're doing here is just listening in a way, noticing in a way, perhaps observing what what do I feel like I'm carrying, or what do I feel like I have going on that I'd like to feel better with, feel a shift with, or perhaps let go. Anything maybe I'm carrying around that I don't need to be, that maybe I still want in my life, but letting go of the weight of certain experiences perhaps could make me feel better. So the way you're looking at whatever you'd like to see shifting or bring awareness to could be different for everyone. But you're just noticing. Just take a moment here, a few breaths, to see if anything comes into your awareness and attention regarding that topic, regarding letting go, shifting, the betterment, or just awareness. And if you recognize that actually everything's really good, there's nothing I want to shift, or just maybe I just want to enhance all the good things I have going on in my life right now. That's also a thing, that's a betterment type of thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you might notice is you don't really want to do anything with anything. That right now everything's kind of great and perfect, and there's a contentment within you, and that's just a great thing to be aware of as well. So we're just going to sit with this. And if you do come to an awareness of something you want to shift, change, let go of, better, or just have attention or awareness on, then simply let yourself sit with that and just internally set the intention of whatever it is you realized that you wanted to shift or change, or whatever it was you wanted to do or let go of potentially, or so what that could look like. So for example, if you were feeling emotional heaviness about a situation, maybe you decided I'd like to release this emotional heaviness, or find a way to process these feelings that feel healthy, or perhaps make some changes that allow these emotional patterns to shift in me. As an example of an area that you might want to see betterment in, I'm going to go for an easy one here, perhaps health. Perhaps I'm really enjoying when I nurture myself with these foods or with these practices or tools or this exercise or this rest. And I'd like to do more of that because I know how good that makes me feel. Those are just some examples or things you want to shift. Okay, so it could be, this could be career wise, it could be relationship wise. You might notice a dynamic or a way you feel or show up in your career or any of your relationships that you're like, hang on, I'd like that to shift to be in alignment in a way that feels better for me. So the intention would be simply to notice that's what you'd like. You don't have to figure out the how. It's just going, okay, this is something I'd like to shift. I'm just going to breathe here a little bit more with that awareness. Just let that kind of simmer and adjust within us or percolate. Taking a few breaths here. Okay, and kind of pull your attention back into your center in a way. So just in a physical sense, noticing the inside of your body. Perhaps you could even focus that on your spine. This is just to mentally and emotionally center ourselves away from whatever we're thinking about. And before we shift this meditation, I'm just having the thought to, if you'd like to, inspire anyone who feels like perhaps there might be some emotional fear in their body, stuff they might have picked up throughout the year or recently over Christmas, or just anywhere they're not feeling balanced or in a space of warmth or love and expansion. Just kind of perhaps invite you or encourage you, if you'd like, to just kind of release that fear. And all that is just intending to release the fear and kind of just imagining it just kind of releasing off of your body, however that looks for you. Letting go of fear. That's going to be how we kind of can almost conclude this awareness part of the meditation, with just a releasing of fear, releasing of anything that feels like it could be holding you back in a negative way. It's releasing fear and allowing that feeling of peace and warmth and love and safety and knowingness and strength and sureness and power and connectedness to exist. It's remembering your fear. Taking a few breaths in that feeling place. Okay, so we're almost kind of complete with the meditation part. We're just going to gently open our eyes. And if you have water with you, feel free to have a little bit of water. I will, because I'm talking a lot. And just to finish off today, maybe you want to roll your ankles and wrists around a little bit, just to kind of bring physical attention and awareness back into your body. I feel really quite good after that meditation. And I hope you do as well if you went along with that. But to finish off, we're just going to do some alternate nostril breathing. So it's just to balance out our breathing, our nervous system, bringing breath through the left and the right side of our nostril. It's very calming, very mentally centering. It really will bring everything together. So closing your right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through your left. Close it with your pinky or any other finger that's comfortable. Open your right. Breathe out through your right nostril. Again, through breathing in through the right nostril. Close your right. Breathe out through the left. Okay, we're going to do this for a few rounds, so just breathe along with me just to finish off. So you keep going left to right. Just a couple more rounds, left to right. One more time, left to right. Okay, one more time, I changed my mind. Just to finish off. Okay, just releasing that, breathing in and out through your nose normally, a couple of times, so 2 breaths. One more breath here. Okay, when you're ready, you can keep breathing here a little bit longer if you like. But when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. And we are done for today. Good, almost 30 minutes. Probably about 20-minute meditation we did there, I think. So I actually really hope this microphone worked. I hope you can hear me. But either way, it was a good trial and it was very relaxing for me. So if you're on the replay, let me know how you enjoyed this meditation, how you felt. You're welcome to share anything you wanted to let go of, but that's private as well, so you don't need to do that. And also let me know how you went with the shaking, the nervous system stuff. That can be powerful for some. Some can notice it more than others. And if you like an alternate nostril breathing, feel free to let me know. I felt really great after that meditation, so if you felt good, feel free to let me know about that too. Okay, thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next video. And my name is Emma for anyone new here, and I have plenty of other live streams and meditations and yoga nidra meditations on my channel, both in the live stream section, so under the live tab, and the main part of my videos. And I've got some playlists, you can find them all there too. Okay, thank you for being here. And it's going to be a good new year. Yeah, it's going to be a good new year. It's going to be a very good new year. Okay, bye bye.